Right, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna make an follow-up video, but if I will, this will be probably the first part of that video. Otherwise, this video material is probably never gonna get used anyway. I've got the graphics card here from MSI, which has been used in the DAMY PC project, and yeah, it's a Windows update. Let's postpone it 4 hours like everyone does. It's 10:55 in the evening. Tomorrow morning, or at noon, I don't know exactly, we're gonna pick up the graphics card and send it back to MSI. But anyway, I'm gonna have to take out the graphics card and pack it back in, send it back to MSI, and miss it quite a lot. It's a very, very good graphics card. This expensive but very good. Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the computer now and take it out. Right, and the card is out, and we've got it right here. And we've got the other one which is going in now, right here. So that's also an MSI card. This is the one I bought. That's the one MSI sent us. That's the size difference. 100 euros. 450 to 470 euros. Yeah. Now we're gonna put this in. This doesn't require any power from the power supply, so I'm actually quite wondering what kind of performance that's gonna give. Right, welcome to another follow-up video on the DAMY project. Well, it's July, yeah, it's July now. It's been a while since I made a follow-up video for the DAMY project. That's because I've had exams, so I've not really been able to do anything. But yesterday we took a lot of pictures of the DAMY project, or the DAMY computer here, with nice background and decent photography material. And now I'm gonna do another thing, and that's take out the water cooling, because we're going to take this computer to our dorm room. So me and Thomas, a friend with whom I've built this case, we're gonna put this at our dorm room, so we can just have sort of a gaming station or a media center there. But we don't really want to have too much maintenance on it, so we're gonna change to air cooling. Yeah, why did we go for water cooling then in the first place? Well, because you guys asked for it. One of the first videos I asked if you wanted to see water cooling or air cooling. Well, we did water cooling because everyone said, yeah, you should go water cooling, so that's what we did. And it was interesting for us, of course, to have a look at water cooling again and use it. But now it's time to change. It's time to put in an air cooler. So what I'm gonna do now is drain the loop, and then change everything. I'm gonna put another power supply in there, one that's not 850 watt, but a bit less. And I'm gonna change the fan controller as well to a I don't have it here, to a Bitphoenix Hydro Pro, I think it's called. Yeah. So yeah, see you guys in the next update. Alright, and welcome back to another update. We've got the CPU cooler, which is the Gel Solutions GX7. We've got that on the motherboard. The case is empty, quite empty. I'm also putting in a new power supply. I think I said that, so yeah. This is going to be an entirely new cable management. Anything else? Yeah, so I drained the loop, everything's out. Currently drying. So yeah, that's it for now. So we've got the cooler on there. I actually have got a fan like that one, which is the one that we're using in the case. But this one is actually with 3-pin, as you can see. But I've got one with a 4-pin. That's from the CPU cooler, which I got from Xigmatech years back now. What was it? The iGear CPU cooler. And I've still got that fan on that cooler. I'm going to take it off and use it here, so that it all goes together nicely. I also chose Gel Solutions cooler, which I still have lying around because of the blue stripe here. I've actually also got blue here. That's where the graphics card goes, I've got blue here, and on the bottom of the graphics card we also got a little bit of blue, so yeah, that's a little bit of a theme going on there. Not really on purpose actually, so it's quite coincidental. But anyway, I'm gonna put the motherboard back in, and I'm gonna put the fan controller from Bitphoenix in. This is the Hydra Pro fan controller, so that's gonna go in as well. Power supply as well, which is gonna be a Sharkoon WPM 500, which I've also still got lying around. And that should be it. See you guys next update. Right. So I've pretty much done everything here. I didn't really do many updates because I just wanted to get this done by tomorrow because we're taking this computer to our dorm room. But I of course still wanted to show you guys the changes that I've made, and well, that will probably be the last update on this computer. So first of all, we've changed to air cooling, as you can see. So the red is gone, the pump is gone, the reservoir is gone, all the tubes are gone, and I've put an air-cooled CPU cooler here. Air-cooled CPU cooler, and the CPU cooler here that cools with a heatsink, and well, it's the Gelusys GX7, like I said earlier. I've put the Xigmatech fan on there, which I still had, and that's also one with 4 white LEDs, so it's one here, one there, another one in front, and 2 more here. All the same fans, only this one has 4 pins, so I was able to connect it over to the CPU fan connector. Yeah, this is a lot of fans, I know, and if you see what hardware there's in here, it's a budget system, so this is like a €100 graphics card, the Radeon HD 7750. It's not all gonna get very, very hot, so this will be a very cool system if you have a look at it like that. These fans are all in here because, well, these ones certainly are because of the rad that we put in earlier. But that's why I did change to this fan controller here from Bitphoenix, so we can change the speed of every single fan. There's another one here on top, 92mm fan, so that's the one. I think this one here. I think I changed to front, top, rear, and the 2 on the bottom. That's what I did there. So that's basically all that's changed. I gotta say though, cable management is pretty much okay. I'm gonna put the other side panel on so you guys can see it better on this side, but let's have a quick look here. This is what I've done. Basically not much. This guy here is kind of loose, so I'm just gonna take this clip off. It's working like this as well. So yeah, that's the cables here. I was able to manage them quite nicely around here, and yeah, normally side panel will cover these cables nicely without a problem. So I'm gonna put side panel on now and show you guys this inside here once again. Right, so the other side panel here is on. As easy as it was quite easy to put on, of course, because as you can see, thickness of the side panel, which we made. Yeah, that of course helps. And well, here, I think that looks quite nice. We've got the very big wide 24-pin cable there. You don't really see it that much, but it's not much better looking than the standard 24-pin cable. Normally I'm thinking how much inside the window shows, so I'm gonna put that on as well now. I just gotta push that guy away a little. Yeah, details. But I'm not putting too much work in this, but yeah, I think this is quite nice. Right, and this is the end result. I think that we can be pretty proud of this. I've got my spot here, let's see. So, yeah. Doesn't touch the window, so that's pretty cool. I was actually hoping it wasn't going to be too high. I was actually a bit afraid it was going to be too high at first, but I measured it, and yeah, this is what I measured, and as I measured, it fits. So through the window we can see now basically just a CPU cooler, which then stands out the most, but there's going to be lights in there. Well, there are lights in there, and they're going to light up the place a bit more. And so I'm gonna boot it now. Of course, it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what would be wrong. Alright, so let's boot it. Right, so I just turned on the computer, as you can see, and it's asking me to activate Windows because I didn't really activate a code there when I installed it. Because we're gonna put Linux on it anyway, so this is just to be able to start it. Notice the fan there isn't working, but that's the same issue as we had previously, or last time. It's this, the black cable here, as you can see, sticks out a little. I gotta push that in. The clip is probably a little bit broken after we pulled it out to sleeve the cables, so that's not an issue. So, but we're gonna try to actually see what we can do here with the sound. And well, that's okay. And what we hear now, basically, is a CPU cooler. But as you can see, we've got a very nice theme going. We've got the lights here. I'm gonna have I've actually did a photo shoot of the case, and we're gonna have some really cool photo or pictures online of the computer. I did it right before I took out the water cooling, of course, and it's really they really show the LEDs quite nicely, and well, all the hardware that's in there. But I'm happy this works now. So tomorrow we'll be able to put this in our dorm room and have a small LAN party for 3 days. We're gonna make this a Minecraft server, or just run some other arcade games on it and other stuff like that, and watch some Battlestar Galactica, whatever, all that kind of stuff. So this is what the computer was meant to do. This is what the computer was meant to be. This is what it was designed for. This is that exactly. So if you had been wondering why was it water cooled, why did you put anything in it like well, a GTX 680 with a CPU that bottlenecks it. Well, it wasn't really designed to put in as a GTX 680. It wasn't really meant to have some, or it wasn't meant to have water cooling. I was actually thinking about keeping it, but eventually, for maintenance reasons, we pulled it out. So yeah, that's it. Maybe I'll film once more later on today when it's a bit dark, so you guys can see that as well. I'm gonna fix the fan there, and well, after that we're gonna move the computer and have fun with it, which is what a computer is for. So see you guys maybe in the next update. First of all, I want to say though that we'll have another build coming up later this summer. I've got a friend who's in need of a new computer system. He's got a budget of 1,500 euros. So this is going to be a pretty cool and well, very good build, beast of a computer that we're gonna make. So yeah, well, you can look out for that. If you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. And alright, that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Right, so I said I was gonna at least show you guys the case in the dark before I end this video. So here it is. That is the name project in the dark. And well, that's the inside. And someone talking to me on Facebook, the guy with whom I'm going to do the next build, actually. So this is just me showing off the case a bit. Really like that LED there for the power button, and that you see some light here. I don't really want to have too much light here. This just looks like some kind of, you know, random light, and I actually do like that. So yeah, there it is. That was this project. That's all for that on video. So see you guys in another video in another project.